Johnny freezes in place. Amber glares at Cara before charging at her.
Amber, wait!
Amber's already almost disappeared from sight.
Cara!
Amber, hello again.
Don't act so calm. You pushed my brother down the stairs.
So?
You won't get away with it. We all thought you'd gone.
I'll never be gone, Amber.
We all wish you were gone, though. No one wants to see you, Cara. What do you gain from being a heartless bully?
Why is that any of your concern?
Everyone knows something happened to you, but why do you have to take it out on innocents?
No one is innocent, Amber.
Well, no one did anything against you, did they?
No one ever listened to me, Amber, not even my own brother.
When? If you're talking about the current moment in time, why would anyone listen to you?
Years ago.
How is that anyone else's fault? How is that my fault?
You remind me of someone. And nothing.
You can't take your personal life out on others, Cara.
Why not?
Because that's just awful. Why do you have an unhealthy obsession to staircases?
Unhealthy?
Yes.
Because, oh look, Johnny is approaching.
Amber, just don't talk to her. Let's go.
You sound defensive, Johnny.
I'm not. I just will never be able to forgive Cara for what she did today.
Ford is alive, you know? I don't know about Michaela, though.
That doesn't excuse what Cara did today. The consequences could be fatal.
You're right, but...
But what?
Nothing. Come on, let's leave Cara to her own company.
Not so fast!
Cara grabs Amber's arm before either of the two of them say another word.
Amber!
What happens now, Kels?
I honestly don't know. I never expected today to turn out like this.
Me neither. Maybe I should call my mom and Cece?
I think it would be best not to worry them. Don't you?
I suppose. I hope Amber's okay. She's been gone for, like, an hour.
I'm sure she's fine, Mads. Stop worrying. I just hope that what happened today didn't cause any fatal injuries.
I really hope that was the last of Cara.
After sitting with Madison and Kelly in silence, Lewis finally speaks.
Won't she come back, though?
You've been quiet. Are you okay?
Do you think anyone would be okay after seeing what Cara did?
No, they wouldn't. And even less so if you'd seen it happen. I, for one, want to be okay.
Yeah, Johnny was probably traumatized. Imagine seeing that happen to your best friend.
I hope Johnny's okay. Where did he go?
Me too. I hope Amber found him. She said she was going to try.
What if they come across Cara again, though?
Then they'll just have to hope they can fend themselves against her.
Will Ford and Michaela survive?
I know Ford will. As for Michaela, I don't know.
Cara still refuses to let go of Amber. Johnny stares helplessly.
I won't let anyone else get injured by you, Cara.
You already admitted this was your fault.
What?
It doesn't matter.
Johnny?
Oh yeah, that's right. He pushed Ford down the stairs, not me.
Wait, what? No, I didn't.
I don't believe that, Cara. Why would it be his fault?
Because it is.
I should probably go and see how the others are doing.
And leave me with your sister?
Yes?
If you're going to be selfish, then maybe I believe that you were scheming with Cara.
What? No!
Johnny backs away before running off. Amber glares after him before turning back to Cara.
Are we allowed to visit them?
I don't know. I was kind of hoping that Johnny or Amber would return.
Hopefully.
Hi.
Johnny!
Is Amber okay?
We came across Cara. I don't know what she's going to do to Amber.
She has Amber?
Kinda. Well, I mean, sorta. Yes, I suppose.
But what is she going to do to her?
Hopefully, nothing. Where's Michaela and Ford?
Do you want to see them?
Yes.
I'll show you where they are.
Jalen is at home baking a cake when the phone rings.
Oh, Lewis is calling. Hello, Lewis?
Hey, Mom. Something happened.
What happened?
Cara pushed two people down the stairs.
Who? Is Madison okay?
Madison is fine. It was Ford and Michaela.
Isn't Ford your friend's brother?
Yes, I'm worried now.
Just tell me where you are and I'll come, alright?
Johnny sits down beside where Ford is sleeping.
Ford, can you hear me?
Johnny?
I'm sorry.
What for?
It's my fault.
Tell me, Johnny. What is your fault?
The accident.
How?
I'm the reason that Kara turned out like this.
You can't be blamed for her actions. You didn't cause Kara to do what she did.
You don't understand.
What do you mean?
I didn't listen to her.
Who would want to listen to Kara?
I didn't mean now. I meant years ago.
Why are you dwelling on the past?
Kara wasn't always the bully that she is now.
What changed?
If I tell you, will you listen? I said I respected Kara's privacy, but I definitely don't now.
You don't owe her anything, Johnny.
I know she just used to have some sort of hold over me, but now I just want to be my own person.
And you have a right to. What happened a few years ago?
Our dad died. Around when I was 8, I think. Him and Kara were close. Very close.
Is that what turned Kara's life upside down?
Not initially. Yes, she was broken and hurting, but that's not why she turned into a psychopath.
Then why?
Kara wanted to talk to someone. She was the only person who hadn't really moved on. My mother and I had. Most of the time, our mother didn't want to talk to Kara.
Why not?
Because Kara seemed to be different from most of us. And all Kara wanted to talk about was Dad. But our mother didn't want that. So she mostly just shut Kara out.
Then what happened?
Kara wanted to turn to me for support, but being her annoying younger brother, I didn't really want to talk to her. I didn't really want to listen to her.
Why didn't you want to listen to her?
Because I also missed our dad. And sometimes I just needed space. I was 8 after all. And when I was finally ready to listen to her, it was too late.
How?
My mother and I both shut her out. So after then, she started to shut us out too. And when I was finally ready to talk, it was too late. She didn't want to. She was trying to turn to the monster she is now, because no one would listen.
How is it your fault? You were 8.
She grew up thinking no one cared and that no one else would ever care. So she wanted to take it out on others so they knew what it was like to suffer how she did. See, after what she did to Madison thought no one cared about her. Kara wanted to do this to everyone.
It is still not your fault.
I just proved that I didn't care about her, which made her go rogue. And if she never went rogue, she wouldn't have pushed anyone down the stairs.
Were you the one who pushed me down the stairs? No, you weren't. When Kara started turning into a monster, you didn't expect this to happen.
You're right. I never did expect her to hurt my best and probably only ever friend.
Only?
I've always struggled making friends. You're my first ever proper friend.
Proper?
Most of my friends have turned out to either be using me or just want me for a little bit of entertainment. Not even as an actual friend.
I'm sorry to hear that. You shouldn't have to live under Kara's shadow. You can be your own person.
I don't know if she's still mad at me.
Why don't you talk to her? It's probably not the best idea, but it's something, I guess.
After what she did, I'll never forgive her for that.
You're going to have to someday, Johnny. You seem more angry about it than I do. I'm happy with whatever you decide.
Fine. I'll try.
You called Mum then? Is she coming?
Yes and yes.
Mads, fancy a walk?
Of course! Lewis, stay here. Kelly and I are going to go for a walk.
Kelly and Madison walk out of the hospital and then look skeptically at each other.
We need to find Amber, and quick.
Let's hope Kara hasn't done anything majorly bad.
Agreed. Did Johnny just leave her with Kara?
Probably, but he did seem like he was freaking out.
Wouldn't you be?
I mean, yeah, I would. Let's just hope that Amber's okay.
Kara, I already told you that you will never get away with this.
I already have!
Madison and Kelly run up to them.
No, you haven't. You'll never win, Kara.
Yes, I will, Madison.
Kara grabs her bag off the floor and throws it in Madison and Kelly's direction.
Kara.
Both of them manage to dodge the bag, and it thumps heavily to the ground between the two of them.
Kara blamed Johnny. From the way things looked, it almost seemed like they were scheming together.
Johnny would never do that.
Are you sure?
He hates Kara's actions so much. He's even proved that. He wants to be his own person, not join forces with Kara.
He left me here to fend for myself.
Madison, forget it. Let's just take Kara down a peg or two and then leave.
I'm not sure I trust him.
Remember those conversations you had? The ones where Johnny said he hated Kara.
I suppose, but
I'm still here, you know. What gives you the right to think that you can just blatantly talk about me standing right there beside you?
Kara glances around before clearing her throat again.
There's a nice shed over there. You three better come with me. You don't want to know what the consequences will be if you don't.
So you're back to the blackmail again?
Would you call that blackmail?
Yes.
So what?
Kara kicks open the door of the tatty shed, knocking it off its hinges. The roof is made of thick wood, but looks like it could fall or snap at any second.
This isn't safe.
I'm scared, Kelly. What will Lewis do if something happens?
Me too. We'll get back to Lewis soon.
If you're sure.
Kara shuts the door behind them, turning to the three of them.
My brother never took any interest in what I did. He never cared about me, not even when I was 10 years old.
Is that our problem, though?
Well, yes, because he is the reason I had the urge to shove your brother down the stairs.
So you're blaming the fact that you pushed Ford down the stairs on Johnny because he never spoke to you? You can't blame him for that.
Can't I?
You just wanted to break his heart by shoving his best friend down?
But what about Michaela? Do you want to see a brother ever again?
At least Ford's safe right now.
But you aren't.
Kara grabs a long stick, hurtling it at the roof. The force was enough to break the wood that was holding the roof up. Everyone froze in terror. Kara shot out the shed like a bullet. Amber, without thinking, bolted for the door. She knew that all three of them couldn't get out of there in time. Kelly was in the far corner, looking scared.
Save Madison! Amber, go!
Amber rushes for the door, grabbing Madison's hand and rushing her towards the safety. The roof collapses a mere few seconds after two of them make it out. But what about Kelly?